How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
So let's start. How would you describe yourself to someone who's never heard of you?
I am not quirky. I try to be positive.
Okay.
I'm a funny gal. and what else? I'm not reliable as a friend.
Okay. What is something you do every morning without fail?
Without fear?
Fail.
Fail? Waking up is a fail.
Where do you find
Breakfast.
breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you find inspiration for your work?
I find inspiration from actors. We have such amazing actors in our industry. So Sonia Sen, Sabah, Kamar, these girls are phenomenal. So I get inspired by them. But other than that, for characters, I try to put myself in their headspace and then,
Of course.
see where it goes.
So about your last drama, which was a very big hit, I believe it had a lot to do with domestic violence. Kaisa hai Naseeban. Could you tell us a little bit about how you felt going into character for that role?
It was not fun, obviously, because the character had a lot of she had to endure a lot. So you being in that headspace was depressing, and it was agonizing as well because I wanted to do so much. Because if all of that was happening with me, I would have probably been in jail because I would have murdered that guy. But no, it was very difficult for me. It was.
But would you say that speaks for a lot of women in Pakistan and what they're going through?
Yes, 100%. I've said this in a lot of interviews before because this actually happened. I got a lot of DMs from a lot of girls, a lot of women who went through this, and then even I met women like Mariam from Kaisa hai Naseeban in real life, and I cannot tell you, I can't even explain the feeling, that uplifting feeling I get when someone comes up to me and tells me that same thing happened to us, and we survived. We left that person, we left that family. Now we're our own person. We're working and we're taking care of the kids. So yeah, it feels good now.
So what word of advice would you give to someone going through something like that or has also survived something like that? What would you say to women in both these situations?
For women who are going through something like this, please speak up. It is 2020 now, and we don't have time to just hold back. I know there is this is what our society teaches us, that you're just supposed to be quiet, घर बनाना है, बच्चे हो गए हैं तो अब क्यों नहीं, it's okay, if you stand up for yourself, everything will be sorted out. You just have to stand up for yourself, raise your voice.
Raise your voice, yes.
And for the strong women who've already been through this and who are now in hopefully a better headspace and who are living a better life, kudos to them. It's because of them that I get inspired. My mom is one of the such women, so I get inspired by these women every day, and I have huge amount of respect for such women.
Fair enough. So speaking of TV and TV shows, what is your all-time favorite TV show?
My all-time favorite TV show is Rick and Morty.
Okay. And your favorite movie?
I have a lot of favorite movies. Which was the last? I watched Stree on Netflix.
Okay.
So that's my favorite movie these days.
So we've heard that you're going to star in a new drama now, Ishqiya. Who would you say is your favorite cast member?
I don't have one favorite. I mean, working with Feroz, Hania and Gohar, it was fun. It was so much fun because I know these guys. I'm friends with them anyway, so it was just like, it was so comfortable. I don't have one favorite. They're all my favorite, yeah.
And who is the most like their character in real life?
Hania.
Okay.
Hania for sure. Baki, hum teenon were completely opposite, but Hania is very much close to her character.
So tell me, what's a question you get asked all the time, but you wished you didn't?
Well, not during interviews, but I get asked, I get told that I look a lot like Anushka Sharma. and how do I feel about it. So that's one thing that pisses me off.
Okay. Have you ever Googled yourself?
I have, after Kaisa Naseeb.
And how was your reaction? What did you feel?
I saw my Wikipedia page, but then I was like, okay, that's probably my manager.
Okay.
But yeah, it was surreal.
Who would you say is the most famous person who follows you on social media?
Can you read that question? My throat is gone.
Who would you say is the most famous person who follows you on social media?
Sabah Kamar.
Okay. If you could go back in time and star in a movie, which one would you pick?
If I could go back. Three.
Okay. What's the hardest thing about the film industry that you think is ongoing right now? Yeah.
Film industry. I don't know. I don't know what the hardest
drama, film, you know.
Well, if you would have asked me this question last year, I would have said that we don't go for new faces, but now that is happening, so that's an improvement. The hardest thing about film industry, I think they're doing well because now they're coming up with different kind of films. So I'm happy.
Okay. What's your guilty indulgence?
My guilty indulgence is chocolate. I love chocolate.
And what's the country you're desperate to visit?
I've been wanting to visit Bali, Indonesia, but these days...
Window or aisle seat?
Window, any day, please.
And what's the most overworn item in your wardrobe?
Black t-shirts.
If you have a favorite scent, what would you say it is right now?
Floral? Or no, fruity.
Okay. If you could switch lives with anyone, who would it be?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, okay, amazing. Yeah, that's a good option. So, can you tell us a little bit about Ishqiya and what to expect?
I can't tell much, but yeah, Ishqiya is a very, it's a different kind of drama. It doesn't have your typical saas bahu thingy. The characters are different, very relatable. I would say it's a very realistic drama. And my character's name is Hamna, and she's a university going girl. And for her, family matters a lot because she grew up in obviously such environment. She's very sober, shy, and doesn't talk much. Whereas her sister Hania, who's Romesa, Hania's playing Romesa, yeah. She's extremely bubbly and talkative. So there's a lot of variation and contrast when it comes to all the characters.
Okay.
So that's what I can tell you about Ishqiya. I can't talk much.
Tell us something we don't know about you.
That I am a hardcore gamer.
Oh, really? What do you play?
I play MMO mostly, Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, wow.
So I waste most of my time when I have time off. I waste my time on PlayStation 4.
So you like football?
No FIFA.
Okay.
I do not like football. I don't understand football.
Okay.
But no, the game that I play is basically fantasy based. It's based on medieval times and dragons and magic and swords and shit.
Amazing. Okay, awesome. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. It was fun.